Bro. Even if this audio is too loud, it's louder than what it should be. I'll just leave it here. I think there's going to be another silent stream. Guys, I'm not believing another silent stream. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Then give me a minute. I need to make sure my internet is good. Be right back. I'm trying to see if I can focus. Let's just let it out. Fuck that shit. This is crazy. I'm just trying to focus still. I need to return something from here. Let's see. Oh, there's someone. Oh, yeah, it's an API test and clients. You know, right now I just have the CLI ready. You could check it out on on GitHub. I have a window. There's a whole, I think the GitHub link is in the description. There's a whole there's a whole README, you know, about how to like actually like, you know, use it. And also there's a web interface, so if you probably want like test things out on the web, though most of this is like, you know, under active development, so it's probably gonna take a while before it's usable. Right now, if you're a developer, you can actually just use it and you'll be fine. For a regular user, I mean, who else is going to use this besides developers here? But for a regular user, you know, for a non, what am I saying? If you are not the kind of person that tinkers with, you know, other people's software, you might not really be able to use this that much. So for end users, which is like the developers, you know, it might be hard to use for now. So it's just think of it like Postman, yeah. But there are like lots of cool features, and you know, those things I'll outline maybe on a document or something. This is supposed to work. Basically what I want is I want the window to come to the front, but I don't think I'm getting it right. What does this return? Okay, subscription. This is what I need to do. It's this window, but it's not working. Let's see if I can check. What did I do this somewhere before? Aye. Yeah, Latinaka. Oh my god. Now I understand what you're saying. It took me a while, but now I get it. Again, I didn't fall for that one. How am I doing? Let's check out to bring the window to the front. I did it somewhere before. Oh, I think I did some other projects. BMO. Yeah, I did something like that. Yeah. This is the. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. Just have to do sale activate, but I think GPUI changed a lot of things since the last time. So I don't know if this might work, but let me try. Okay. I think should be somewhere here. Ah, got it. So when we run this now, we should see the window at the front. Okay, I think what I was trying to do was activate the window, but I should have activated the application instead. So I should see it at the front. Oh shit. Okay, wait, I fuck up now. Oh, here. Oh yeah, Chirag. I'm just getting started on Rust. Any advice on your side? Okay, cool beginner projects. Honestly, I don't really know. I mean, I wish I knew, but I don't really know because I've also been on Rust for a long time now. But if we're talking about, you know, just really chill beginner projects, let's see. I would say it's probably going to be something centered around building an HTTP server. Oh my, yeah, because it's actually nice. It's a nice thing to actually start doing. You know, just build something around networking or maybe like string manipulation, simple game, not GUI game. But if you're looking for resources, I think the Rust book is a nice place to start. So you can just check out the Rust book. I don't have a link on me right now, but yeah. And what you could do is you could just ask maybe like Gemini or ChatGPT for nice project idea. Maybe that's a bad idea because once you start going that route, you just ask the AI to do everything for you. I used to have let's see. I used to have a list of things that I want to do, like ideas around networking, Rust systems. So yeah. Okay, so now we have our window on the front or application rather. That's what I just wanted to do. And yes, it's been a while since I touched this. I know I'm looking for lots of things, but I've not written GPU in a long time, so just comment this. Okay, so now the UI. Let's see, these are all templates. I'm just start from the beginning. So we have a term. It's actually a term. Let's see. I just copied and pasted this code from GPUI components. Oh man, I'll be right back. Yeah, generative AI can be very can actually like bring it down in a lot of ways. I mean, it's cool, but anyways, I think I'm going to write an article on my take on AI. I'm very mixed because I use AI too. Well, you know, you just have to draw the line somewhere. So I'm using GPUI components. Oh, Rustan is ecosystem for UI, bro. Like, it's crazy because there is not one mature UI framework for Rust. Any mature one you're looking at, you're either looking at a uh, you're either looking at a web tech, a web technology like Wrapper, probably like Tauri or Dioxys. They kind of just wrap a browser, and I don't want a browser. Like I know that you could do it and still have a very small binary and still have everything written in Rust, but I don't want a browser. Like why do I have to do it on a browser? I don't know. Obviously, there are lots of performance uh, costs when it comes to doing everything on a browser. So most people just tend to ignore it. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I copied I copied this code directly from here, so it's the same thing for managing my system. If you take a look at the same folder, you see I have some values for my colors. Yeah, I want like an actual native GUI. All this was generated by AI, by the way. I didn't, have to start doing the colors. I just had a color palette and ask it to use the schema to create this file. Okay, so we have our background, then text color. It's this guy, text background. So now start adding the children. We need the sidebar in the main panel. Actually, I think this should be a resizable panel, but let's just ignore that for now. Oh, by the way, GPUI is not HTML framework or anything. It just uses HTML and tailwind semantics. So this just looks like what we have in HTML, just because everybody's already familiar with HTML and the node tree. But everything you do here is just presented by the GPU. And that's why they call it GPUI. So I don't even have a UI in mind. Look at me. I'm just writing blind. I mean, obviously, I want to make it a little bit similar to this, but most of what we have here is going to change. So want to set a raw image. So this is going to change, but we'll have something like this. Basically, we need the sidebar and now a list of whatever we have here. We're going to steal UI from Dribble. I'm sure I have some inspiration for the here. That was the best so far by Freaky Studio. I don't know if it's Freaky or I'm pronouncing it wrong. But they actually have this nice looking UI, and at least for the sidebar, this is basically what we need. Actually, this is what we need. So let's see. Okay. Let's get it done. This UI, this parts, the sidebar is what I want to try to implement. So everything from here down. Let's get it done. Right down with this. Let me save this in my expression. Okay. Let's give it something random for now. What else? We went to border. But rights. So yes. Let's try this again. Okay. This is fine. Okay, what else? That's do a colon. That's what it's for. This is set the let's see. There we go. Ideally, we need to start this the states somewhere. of the sidebar. Okay. Now let's see the docs. Image computes and let's see if we get this done. We need the states. We need to manage the states. So we just put the states here. There's an entity of the big states. Oh. Bro, I swear. I hate state management, or it's not something that I can actually avoid here. I think anytime I'm dealing with states, there is one thing that comes to my head. And I think, let me see if I can find it. Oh, Nativedoctor is an API testing client. You can check it out in the Git link in the comments. So there's a CLI and the GUI for that right now. So I'm trying to build a desktop application. I think it was this guy, the guy that made I've forgotten the URL. Oh yeah, Jafar, how you doing? Yeah, I remember that I was going to commit, at least 3 times a week, so I decided to jump on stream. I forgot the name of this UI client. Let me check from AGUI. It's on AGUI. It's an immediate mode GUI framework. IMGUI. IMGUI. Let me see if I can get it. So this guy, it's obviously immediate mode. You don't really need to manage states. I mean, obviously you still manage states in some way, but not the same way as this. You react immediately to the states. So the guy said something. Yeah, this quotes. If I can click it and get to the. So it's actually posted on X or Twitter. Forgive me for saying X. Oh Lord. But anyways, the guy dropped this and he said, give someone states and they'll have a bug one day, but teach them how to represent states in 2 separate locations that have to be kept in sync and they have bugs for lifetime. So basically, immediate mode GUI, just like, you have your variable, you react to the variable immediately. Maybe I'm like explaining it poorly, but kind of get what that means. Unlike this state management that we're doing here. So GUI is like a mixture of immediate mode and what's the other mode? Is it graphic mode? Oh, retained mode, yeah. It's a mixture of retained and immediate mode GUI. So what was I doing? Oh, I was trying to add the inputs. Okay, that's it. Okay, I think I need to add it here. Drop my special. No, we could just put it that way. I hope so. Am I committing a blunder right now? Okay, I think I am. Oh, okay. Dear Lord. I don't need to map this in an entity. I hope not. Save me a lot. Aha! Nice. I have to pass this. No, no. Not yet. Okay, so let's run this. Yeah, so we have an impute. It's not working yet. I wonder what we have to do to make it work. I really wonder. Let me make a reference to my other projects. Yeah, so we're doing GPY now. I've been jumping from one state to another. Yeah, we should consult the Nativedoctor. Nice one, nice one. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, let me handle that here in the session role. This one exposed. Yep. Oh, it's in the render. It's not what I was looking for. Okay, we manage this an entity. Then what? Basically nothing, so oh shit. I mean, this should cooperate with us somehow. Well, it's not really getting my keyboard inputs. Ah, I'm going crazy. I'm never gonna lie. I mean, I've not started going crazy yet, but in due time. I could be wrong. Let's go back to check on this. Okay. Detach. Public number. From the entity. Oi. Huh. Let's set the default value. Let's see if it works. Not sharpen. But that's the input state. Let's see, we can set the default value. I wonder why it's not taking keyboard inputs, or it's not getting focused or something. That's the placeholder. I can't set a placeholder. Oh, I can. So the plan for today is to actually build the UI in GPUI. Since I worked on BMO, since I worked on this BMO, let me see. Yeah, I was actually like comfortable. Yeah, the Nativedoctor still has the. I don't think I'm taking that out. I might make like some changes, but it's still going to have the HTML. Basically for sharing documentation and blah blah blah. But I kind of like still need the desktop, you know. So you can check this out though. BMO. It's right there on my. Let me check this. I just paste it in the chat. I can paste. Oh, I can paste. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to build the UI in GPUI. That's all. Right now, it's against me. Search resources. Okay, so oh yeah, and this is my reference. This is my reference, not the whole app here, the sidebar, just the sidebar. The the sidebar. So that's just my reference. Because I don't have a UI. I didn't design anything, you know. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I'm trying to figure out why it's not typing. Oh, okay. Okay, I think on every chain we still have to notify that we've updated, like notify the context so that GPI can redraw. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing, you know. Like I said, GPU is a mixture of retained and immediate mode. So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at me, I forgot. Can you believe I could not remember? I didn't remember. I actually had one here. I haven't had the file saved. Let me see. Wow, I can't believe I didn't remember that. Let's see. Plans, documents. Oh, I don't even think I have it anymore. Numbers. Okay. Aha. Oh my god. My brain. Thanks so much, Jafar. I just forgot that I had a reference. I just forgot. Oh, yeah, this is a little better, like. Yeah, so we have the. Okay. I actually have to make a few adjustments to this because, you know, after working on the front end, let me see if I can. Let's see. Web. So this is the web version of Nativedoctor. If I paste it here, this is just the web version. There's currently none here. No. Let me see if I can open an actual project. So I think I showed this in the previous stream. So we can see this. We have 3 files. One is a request file. We have request 2, and then we have the scripts. The script is like the main features, like the flow. You can define, you know, some kind of like flow of how you want your API to be called, maybe like a user login flow or blah blah blah. You know, you just want to see the call steps in between your API calls. You just want to see like how or if everything works out like it should work. So if we actually do run the scripts, we get this nice timeline, which honestly at the time I didn't think I could do this with GPUI. But right now I don't think I can, but you know, I just want to, like, you know, try. I'm sure GPUI can handle it, and if it can, I probably could. So yeah, this is it. This is the here's the web version for now. So let's see what we can cook with GPUI. Oh, this was like the end. If we take a look at this project, Yak, this is another one written with this is another one written with what's the name? Okay. This is another one written with Rust, but it's a web page. And how do I know it's a web page? Can't say. Like why? But anyways, it works. It's a good project, and it's for sale. I think it has a paid version. So well, no more HTML rendering, at least on the desktop. So yeah, that's something. I think what we need to have is the search bar. Just in the search bar. Why is it so thick? I don't know if I can put all my work here. Oh, wow. Oh, I just can. That's crazy. By the way, you should check out those guys. They're really cool. I watched their keynotes. I mean, this is like complete. That's what she said. You and Daniel and the chat, you guys are a good pair. I never knew I could do this, bro. Maybe some other time. All right. Search bar. This what we need here, and then we have the rest of the images. It's gonna be like this, like a group of collections. It's gonna be, yeah. All right, let's get back to the code. All right, we need to notify when there's an update. And how do we do that? Subscribe to the states. Okay. Okay, cool. As we have to do that here. Okay, let's start. Okay, so if one wants to subscribe to the states, we do cx.subscribe. Okay, subscribe to the search if the state entity. Subscribe to a reference. Yeah, reference is fine. And the events. Okay, cool. So this, which is this entity, or this entity's context. We'll get the entity itself, then the events. Okay. Let's put events. All right. Then the context. Oh, that's cool. All right. Then we can just do Okay, matches. Want to verify that the event. I think we did it. Inputs, events, change. Let's start something there. I have to detach this, by the way. It's fine. So, okay, there's nothing there. All right, let's try this again. Ah, let me just check first. Okay. Holy shit. Let's see if the subscription is working in the first place. Subscribe. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Let's see if we're missing something. Maybe not. You know, if you were doing this in HTML CSS, you know, you just have your inputs there, you connect to like a variable or something, and then you're good to go. That's why everybody loves HTML. I love HTML too. Sad. But for desktop, honestly, it doesn't just feel like the right tool for the job. High memory consumption, just because of you are, you know, if you're going to use an HTML library or HTML UI for your desktop app, you're probably going to have to use like a UI framework. You know, this overhead just keeps piling up, and your platform just feels like a server. Maybe I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, what do we do with the subscription? Oh, we didn't subscribe. We didn't touch it. Okay. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know. That's what the application of that. Okay, this is crazy. We just had it there in the entities context. Search, inputs, sub. Okay. Probably gonna be a dead code. Oh, let's just checking this out. Oh, we're not touching. Okay, so let's see. I mean, what am I even doing here? Okay, still not working. Good. I feel like I know what's going on, but good. It's better that it doesn't really work there. Isn't that crazy that this is all we do here? Subscribe, get the name states. Where are we detaching this? It's not from public. It's in session room. Oh, okay. That was the wrong place. Yeah, it's the design of the framework. It's GPUI. Honestly, I'm still trying to like understand the flow. The access are actually easy to pick up, but GPI seems like a whole new thing on its own. Aside from the fact that they made actually doing the UI a little bit familiar, everything else seems so strange. I don't remember what I did with this. I didn't even do much. Okay, I'm just did the. No, no, let's do that. Like I thought we were supposed to handle this of subscription. What do we do with this? Oh, really? Is it with Rust? Is it using really Rust or some other language? I tried to do really Rust in one stream. It was easy to pick up, like to use the actual Relief. But I think Relief is actually a very nice framework or library. This for navigation reference. That's right, it's just for navigation reference. Oh, this is what we are building. I've been working on this since last year, by the way. Oh my god, I feel so ashamed. It's, you know, one of those things where it's one of those things where you're working on something, but then you have other things that you're dealing with, so you can't just like fully focus on one thing for a long time. Like working on this Nativedoctor, I have been, also working with work, like my actual job. So it's not been easy like coming back here. So yeah, with C, that's cool. That's cool. It's been ages since I wrote C. Yeah, ages. Yeah, we gotta touch this somewhere. Huh, I might have to consult the gods for this one. Why is it dead code? What's the design reference here? Oh my, this guy's dying. Oh my, I actually meant this documentation. I meant this documentation. By the way, I did a DeepSeek subscription a few days back. I don't know if I could show. It's crazy. Hold on 1 minute. Let me just do a quick show. It's crazy. I've been using this for a while. Just take a look at this. That's okay. This was 59 million tokens on the V4 Pro, and the 30 million tokens on the V4 Flash. So that's in total. That'll be around 89 million, give or take. 89 million tokens for $1.18. It's crazy, really crazy. You probably should give it a try. Claude might be Opus 4.7 might be more intelligent, but honestly, it's not worth it. I mean, spending $200 on Claude, crazy. I am going crazy here because I'm sure I'm not tripping. Hey, at least when China takes over, they know I'm there. I'm one of them. I mean, I really don't mind giving my data to the Chinese, to be honest. Should I mind? I mean, I probably should. I just have to trust that they're not doing anything crazy with it, which is stupid, by the way. But I mean, it's cheap. You know, it's cheaper than $200 per month. And I really don't want to have to rely on the intelligence of those models. I mean, they make it work faster, yes. For work that I don't actually care about, I use AI a lot. Like at my workplace, like obviously it's not my work. I just have to make sure that everything works fine. I have to just make sure that I audit everything. But what the company cares about is get it done fast. So I mean, I just use AI. You know, write the whole code, make sure the whole code is fine. At least with what I have in my mental model, I make sure everything is okay. You know, but when it comes to projects that I care about, I've actually tried. Like there's this project I'm working on, Kyoshi. I actually tried to just one-shot it with Claude Opus 4.7. And you know, it generated the code. The code was nice. No, the code was not nice, but at least it worked. But then I didn't know where to go from there. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like it did the whole thing. I mean, you can just continue, asking to change, but it's a project that I want to work on something. Yeah, I have a flow of how it should work. But then AI just does its own thing, which might be nice, but at that point it's not really my own. It's not my idea anymore, because all the ideas I have for that project, it's not in the source code. So if I was going to use AI for my personal work, like let's say I want to write a function that's probably going to take me a long time to write, or I want to debug something that's really making me go crazy, just, oh, what could be wrong here? Or write this function, very small units of the whole thing that I can easily manage and still make it work according to what I need. But to generate the whole thing, it's nice, it works, but bro, trust me, I tried. I just ended up deleting the project. Like the code that I wrote, started project from the beginning. You know, we could finish this stream and I haven't figured this stuff out. That's very possible. Yeah, it's like code. I kid you not. That's exactly what it is. What it is. Oh. No, no way, no way. Okay. Uh-huh. 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 Definitely not what I needed. That's crazy. In the whole code, we didn't do anything with it. We just created it. Not we didn't even like the touch or anything. Right here. Or did they make some changes because I'm on like some kind of early version? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. See me thinking the UI was gonna be easy. Hey, you know what? Let me look into some online resource. Examples. I don't know. Okay, this is the input states. That's what it says here. Wait, I have this. I have this. There's no way I don't have that. Yeah, I do. It's right here. I think I'm missing something. I think I'm missing something. That's just it. Wait, what's wrong? I think I'm forgetting to put something. That's just it. So let's take a look at this guy's code. So he has the input states here. What else? Okay, there's a focus. I don't have a focus handle. You have to implement a focus handle. Oh, yeah, I think I do after because the text has to be in focus. But it didn't say that in the. It didn't say that in the docs here. There's no focus handle. But let's try that. Let's see if it works. So focus handle. Copy that. Focus. Okay. Let's see what else. Active text. Input states. What does this do? I think we're just getting the text or something. Text inputs. Text inputs from where? I think there's an old code. They're definitely detached here. You'll see. That's good. Let me see. Oh boy. Oh, so this subscription here should have just solved this issue. But I don't know. I'm about to consult the goals for real. Okay, you know what? Let's consult the gods. Where's the stage on my changes just in case it makes any? Okay, good. I think I should get some water. I'll be right back. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I didn't even give any. Ah, shit. I didn't even give any context. I didn't even give any context as to what I was talking about. Yeah, should I put them there? I'll be right back. All right, let me set it up while I drink some water. So we just dedicated our brain to DeepSeek while they handle the whole thing. So I don't know if you can see my screen. You can see the little fella is, you know, he's going through it. It's been going through it for a while now, and I'm sure it's as surprised as I am. But in the meantime, I'll be going through the docs to see what's up. I'm sure there's nothing here. I mean, if you take a look at the, yeah. Take a look at the other projects. It works fine. I mean, it's an older it's an older version, but I mean the changes should have not been that crazy, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, let me show where it works. See, it works here, you see? This is the presets, this is the preset screen right here. The presets editor. It works fine. And all I had to do was, this is the session row, not a problem. This is the main guy here. The preset editor screen. This is for our navigation events. Blah, blah. Okay, we have this, blah. We have the render, blah. Let's take a look at the render. What we'll do here is we. Okay, nice job. Title bar. Then the body. So the body. Let's take a look at silver body. Be here. What's this? 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 Okay. Of the body. Okay, yeah, it's right here. So take a look at this. We see this is where we use the imputes. So we use the impute, just pass the imputes that way. Then also pass the impute states. You know, really straightforward. I wonder why it's not working anymore. Really straightforward. Let me just subscribe to. No idea why we don't detach any of this though, to be honest. Can't remember why. Well, yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what the Oracle says. Ah, the Oracle is still going through it. By the way, DeepSeek is very cheap, at least for now. I think there's a. I think there's a what was that? I think there's a 75% discount till the end of the month. So that's like still a bit cheap. But regardless, it will still be cheaper than what's the name? It should be cheaper than Cloud, you know. I mean, DeepSeek, I think the intelligence, you'd really see it when you start using it. Compare like you compare it to what's the name of this guy? We compare it to Claude, you'd see there's a really big difference in intelligence. I don't know if it's just the intelligence or something else, but Claude is really good. But I think I'm good with this because it's cheap. I keep pointing out that part is cheap. But then it's really like, I mean, you get what you actually need. You don't need to ask it to spawn the whole thing. Honestly, AI is still at it though, like it's not done yet. It's not, hasn't found the issue. Still pointing out that we need to use a focus handle. Oh, in the meantime, let's see if we can continue with the rest of the UI. They'll have collections. Collections. Kind of limited folder, but sorry. I gotta feel it. Okay, let's give it a pattern. All around pattern. 3, 4. You have to build every time you want to see your UI, by the way. It's another disadvantage from, you know, HTML, but what to do? Here we have search resources. Let's put a line just like this. Or we could make it such that there is no pattern here, but we have a pattern in the search bar. E CP3 to P4. Then this has in the border at the bottom B X 1, and there's a border color. Let's see. In this personal and oh, okay. All right, see, something like this. So now we can have the collection in the bottom. This is sidebar. I think we need to have the tab. No, we don't have the tab. Just something like this. I like what I did here, actually. But this was like nights of work where I was actually like really invested in planning, which I should still be, but okay, so this here is the collections. We should have. Should I even name it collection? The reason why it's not going to be collection is because yeah, I think I still need to sit down to plan this. That's 5. I'm gonna collection in the folders. Let's say I have for now. What do you mean by plumbing? I mean, passing things around. I think at the end of the day, it still boils down to the point, to the fact that if you want to build UIs in Rust and it's not HTML, you just have to be ready because the code is going to be variables. There's going to be like a lot. But I think that's kind of what I want. I want to get strong in the language. So, yeah. Honestly, this thing is still going through it. Like, it's still thinking, like, what could be wrong? I don't think it's going to find out. Well, if it doesn't, so I'll figure it out some more time. Well, at least we're here to build the UI. So let's just keep on building. No, it's I think it's an old framework. Yeah, this Z editor, this app I'm using to write my code is written in GPUI. So Z, they created it for, because back then there was no good, Rust didn't really have any even till now, Rust still doesn't have a mature UI framework. But back then, they realized that fact and then they set out to build their own. So that's what GPUI is. If you go to GPUI.rs, so it's they just created it themselves. So just so they could build this text editor. So this Z text editor is written in GPUI. Everything here that you see on the screen right now is GPUI. So upsides is that it's the only UI framework that I've seen so far that actually looks matured. So there is Deep UI and there is EGUI. Let me show you that in a minute. EGUI. So EGUI is an immediate mode UI library, yeah. And it's actually nice. You could do really cool things with it. Let's take a look at an example, rerun. If we take a look at rerun, I'm speaking on EGUI right now. So I'm just trying to show you that I've actually considered a few UI libraries in Rust, and I decided to settle for GPUI. And I'll tell you why I settled for GPUI. So rerun it's just like Z and rerun. It's kind of like the same. They kind of like had the same story in a way. Z wanted to build a text editor in Rust, but they didn't find any mature UI framework for Rust, so they created GPUI. Rerun wanted to create a I think some kind of it's I don't know what some kind of like physics rendering engine. I think they can't run simulations there. I don't know why it's not loading here. Let me open it in Chrome. They needed something to get that done for them, but they couldn't. So they had to build EGUI. I wonder why Safari is taking ages to open this. So if we try this in browser, you can see that EGUI 2 is actually like capable of building a very nice UI. Application. But then the issue with GPUI is if you already have Rust to battle with, yeah, you have Rust to fight with when it comes to building the UI. You're fighting with Rust, and now you have to fight with the framework for building the UI. EGUI is not really customizable. If you take a look at GPUI, you could customize anything. It kind of like gives you the HTML control in a way for building the UIs, just the UIs. Yeah, kind of gives you that control. Even if it's still hard in some ways, like managing states and all, like the issue we're facing now. Well, that's a skill issue, but we'll get there. EGUI, it's very hard to customize. It's capable, but it's hard to customize. But that was not even my biggest issue with EGUI. My biggest issue with EGUI was layouts. Layouts in EGUI. Oh my god, my camera just turned off. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm using a Canon EOS R8, my camera, and it turns out while you're streaming, the battery doesn't get charged. I actually had like I thought while you're streaming, the battery is also charging. Well, it turns out that's not the case. So the battery, the battery lasted only around 2 hours, and now I have to charge it again. So what I have to do is buy a dummy battery if I actually want to stream. But let's forget about the battery for now. Let me pick up my avatar. I'll be right back. All right. All right. Okay, I have to bring this guy back. Yeah, it's been a while, but he's back now. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the camera doesn't charge while it's streaming, so that's I have to get a dummy battery. So yeah, let me go back to what I was saying about EGUI. It's very hard to use, to customize, and the layouts is terrible. Like the layout is terrible. Like that was my first turn off. So yeah, that's where I fell back to GPUI. Yeah, other libraries like iced rs, say iced. Is it iced or iced? I can't remember. Well, this is very far away from a. I've not really gone too deep into iced, but it's kind of like very far from what a native application should look like. In a way, I mean, you can, if you have the time and you have the energy, you can actually, like, dedicate yourself to building this what's the name, and just dedicate your time and effort to building the native looking UI, blah blah. So I don't have the power for all that. I wanted something that looked should I say, good from the start, so I don't have to worry too much about the UI and the layouts. So that's why I fell back to GPUI. Now GPUI, oh, the layout is primitive. Not that it's even hard to use. It's primitive. I mean, they managed to make this work here for them. The cool thing is that you could use the WGPU context. That's the web GPU context here. It kind of like provides, like, gives you the ability to do things like this, like render 3D. You have to write the compute shaders, by the way. But when it comes to like handling layouts and customizing the UI, it's just, man, it was terrible. Like, I even wonder how they were able to achieve this, because I tried something similar in I tried something similar when I was working on my other projects, but didn't really work fine. So fell back to GPUI. So now GPUI still gave me some issues. Lots of issues, by the way, which is number one, this issue that we're having right now. Wow, DeepSeek is still at ears, like he still doesn't know what's wrong. Anyways, yeah, I fell back to GPUI because, I mean, you can see here that this is something that's possible. Like, just take a look at all they're able to achieve here with Z, and then kind of like just make that, oh, I can actually do the same with my own projects. So yeah, that's why I'm using GPUI. And also, it's pretty close to HTML. The layout is also very close to HTML and Tailwind. So yeah, that's pretty chill. Okay, so the sidebar items. Yeah, I think the LLM is just going about and about. But let's just burn a few more dollars and just see how, you know, how well it's going to go. Yeah, I think it's capped at 1 million tokens. I might be generous right now. Oh, well, no, I think it's 800,000 tokens, and right now we're at 94,000. That's 4K. So as long as you have the money to burn, which is not really a lot, 0.5, 0. That's like 51 cents, then you're good to go. Oh, what is the stamp? No, I meant item. Items. We'll just use a dummy value for now. I know we can render lists with, let's see. It should be a component for render this, you know. Yeah. This guy. So we'll probably go with this, but let's just get a UI done. I mean, it's a strangle. No, this is not my code. This is not my code. My code. I think we just use a straightforward method here. This is just plain. Uh, wait, has this guy started writing my code? Oh my, what is it doing? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this makes sense. It's kind of like similar to what this guy had. This guy here. That's if I'm right, yeah. It's kind of similar to what this guy had here, where he was re-initializing the theme or the theme. See here on every call. Well, mine was like I'm creating the entity on every call. So let's see if that fixed it. That'll be wild though. That'll be wild. I think if it works, I'll give DeepSeek its flowers. Holy fucking shit! Holy fucking shit, bro! Bro, it fucking worked. It fucking worked. This was the issue here. This was the issue here. This was the fix. I don't know if you guys could see this, but damn. This was the fix right here. I was building the okay. Wait, this looks similar to what I had before. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was impressive, yeah. Like it really like took its time, checked the it's crazy. It's crazy. Like that was crazy. That was really cool. That was really cool. That was really cool. So this right here was the issue. I was reviewing this in the with a different context. But now what I do is like what it did was passed this here so that workspace can be created with the parents context and window. Okay. That was impressive. That was impressive. Really, really impressive. All right. Okay, cool. All right. But I noticed something. My list no longer. Okay. I feel so good now. Feel so good. Okay, where were we? I think it kind of like took my code backwards. Okay. Yes. So I kind of want to put the I kind of want to put the status before the name, so to speak. The items here. Probably just want to say, so just bust on this one. We'll still do that. I don't want this to do it. Let's go. Yeah. This can get very overwhelming though, the tuning of functions here. Let's wrap it in a for now. Rounded. So. Oh yeah, something like this. All right, man. Thanks so much for joining. I mean, for now, I mean, it's kind of like settles basic most of the thing I wanted to do. I think in time would work on this. I don't know if I should jump off the stream now or just keep on going, because even if I jump off the stream, I'm still going to keep on working on this, or maybe at a faster rates, like probably faster. So, but for now, we'll just keep on going. Sarah. Sayonara. That was Japanese. Yeah, that's Japanese. I'm not no anime in a while. All right, man. See you later. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it, for real. Look at this. Next part. Just benefits. I think something's supposed to. I'll get that. We'll get that. We'll get that. I should take this back. Then let's have this. Nice. I'm just delegate further from. Oh no, this contest. Yeah. There's a table states here. Why? I think this is a. I think this is it on the floor or type of this. Like, I don't think this is correct. This is only 15 seconds. I thought I set this into 5. All right, guys, I have to go. I have to attend to work, so I'll be right back. Maybe like in the evening or tomorrow. Well, before then, I should be done with some things, you know. So thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate, you know. Hope to see you guys in the next stream. Bye.